Yeah, this happened. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I was doing, but it happened. So let's go ahead and let's look at what I actually did right at the start. So I'm going to show you the worst thing you can ever do when trying to get that tricky lure. So I sent the troops in to get the tricky lure right here, and then I saw this. I saw all these archers coming at me, and I thought, oh no, so many archers. I hope he didn't put like unlimited archers in there or something. At this point, I was starting to wish I had like lightning. I decided I'm gonna blow smoke on the floor because like I decided to poison the ground. Didn't make any sense. And so I killed his like 8 or 7 like archers, and I thought, oh geez, there's still more in that tower that has like 30 of them. And I'm sending troops in there, thinking, okay, let's draw out the rest of these like 22 troops. And these guys keep popping out. They're popping out like ninjas, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh no, there's more and more and more. I can't even count anymore how many I've killed so far. And I need to send my main phase attack, because if I don't, I'm going to end up dying as a result of this, because I won't have any troops to use for the main phase. So I had 6 wizards left, and I thought, okay, well, let me send 4 more in there, 3 more in there. And I just sent too many wizards in there, and like I lost so many troops that I knew I wasn't gonna win this attack. I could feel it right from the start, And don't forget these 2 X-bows are now dealing more damage according to Supercell. So, you know, it's gonna hurt a little bit more like this attack. So I sent in the troops, and I was just thinking like, okay, well, please, just let's get the 3-star. I mean, look, let's be honest. If I wanted to go for 1-star, I just come in from here. There's an easy 1-star here. I could do that all day. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to be ninja, and I'm going to go straight in there. I'm going to get that 3-star one way or the other. That 3-star is coming my way. I'm getting no stars. So I did that, and I got no stars. And I have no gripe about getting no stars. Just, I'm irritated about the fact that it was in my first ever recap video. I did a no star. So I dropped the heal spell there. It's a little bit poor because, well, as you can see, I got no stars. So yeah, it's definitely poor. The big bomb takes out the hogs. The queen's trying to get the stars. It's just not going to work out. The queen starts shooting at Larry. Larry's not happy about it. She's taking out like a storage, and that's never going to work, because you know what happens when you start shooting storages. You're just wasting time. And we get to the point where I'm at 39%, and I'm just sitting there thinking, I don't imagine this being a 50%. Okay, we get to 42%, I start dreaming, and then the Expo locks onto me, and I know for a fact I'm dead now. And then the cannon takes out the archers just to make sure that I know that there is no hope of that like 49% or 50%. So I knew for a fact this was over right from the point that the cannon took out that last archer. And there you go. So there you have it. This is my crappy attack. Now, saying that, I'm obviously not going to end this video on this crappy attack. I mean, you've got to see me perform, because you've got to know that I can do this. I have this. I'm going to face a little guy with a shitty town hall, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to break him for 3 stars, because we can't have a video where I do just, 42%? Well, this is never going to get shown if this is all there is. Hey, I don't care what kind of censorship there is, but I'm not showing a video with just 42% no star. Anyway, let's show other people's fails, because that's more fun. Like, it's nice to take piss out of other people when they fail. So join the club. This is Mac protecting his base against Wei Ling. Wei Ling had the worst ward that he could probably have on a videotaped war. He did 2 no stars, so that, and then don't forget that was against like our sister clan, so it probably would mean a lot to him, and he would have been destroyed for like a couple of hours. But again, it's all in good fun, like it is fun. It's like when you play a game against your like little brother or like your older brother, it's one of those. It's fun, but it's not fun, serious, right? And if it's not serious, you shouldn't be playing it. But it's all in the name of good spirits and sportsmanship. So like, it's supposed to be fun. But I love a game when it's competitive, because I prefer something competitive rather than play something that's not really competitive and you're not really having as much. Well, you need to have something to like motivate you to play. Like, I believe that motivation makes it better. But anyway, like, what do I know? So Wei Ling is like, he is attacking his base. He's throwing everything he has. But the 2 witches in here, they're just being witches to him. Like, they're just really making life difficult for him. And he can't do anything about it, because, like, his troops are going to attack those, like, attacking CC troops. And that's what's really going to get him, like, the no star. Because if his troops would attack the actual town hall, he would have got the 1 star at least. But witches really make the difference in CC, but they're too expensive to use every war. It's only for like a prestigious moment like this where you have to like really make other people look bad that you put witches in your CC. And this war really was one of those wars where you had to like make the effort. Okay, so he's sitting, he's thinking, let's stop thinking with him, let's just leave. He had 5 of those wall breakers that he didn't use. And unfortunately, Wei, this is your inauguration to the clan, I guess. Like, welcome. Here's a second attack. And he gets 48% to, with the no stars again. And it's really painful to see sometimes for some people, like when you do like a no star, it's really painful to watch back. But it's always better to watch it on YouTube with other people, where you feel even worse. That's the thing I believe, So at least he can get to enjoy his lack of stars here even better. And next time he's going to make an attack, he'll do it much better because he'll know that he's going to turn up on YouTube. So he'll always want to make his attack really good. And his troops go off to the side, and you can see, I don't know what happened here, but I think these troops, they know something that the rest of us don't know because they saw that big bomb and they just turned around and started running back this way. And Pekka's like pecking at the wall. Gets lucky, takes out the Archer Tower. And this is the long walk where you hope to see that 50% turn up. But at 39% at the starting point, it's just too difficult. It's too much time to do too much damage that just isn't going to happen. And that there's going to be buildings, defensive buildings, protecting all those buildings you're trying to hit. But he's going for it, though. He's doing a good job of going for it. He's getting those stars. He's at 45%, and he's almost there. Like, if he gets all 3 of these buildings, he should be nearly at that. I never get why some buildings carry, like, 2% and some buildings carry 1%. I think when I'm attacking, every building has 1% star. When someone's attacking me, it has 2% stars. That's what I think. I don't know about the rest of you, but that's what I think. Okay, so Wei is done, and, he's been lucky enough to feature in 2 videos shown on the actual YouTube clip. He's not going to be happy about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and show Chris's attack on Wei. This is an unfortunate situation for Chris because obviously he should have really got the 1 star here at least, but of course he didn't, and that's why he's being shown. But he did have a good attack planned, it seems. Like, he got a filter going right, and he had the Valks in there correctly, and they did a lot of damage, and he should really have had the 1 star at a minimum. I don't know why the troops just didn't make it. I mean, this is where you kind of ask yourself that question, like, perhaps maybe if he had larger heroes or something, he might have got the extra star, I don't know. But he did all right. It's a fail, but it's not a massive fail in my book. I mean, I'd still give it like I give it a 5 out of 10, Well, actually not a 5, because a 5 means that it's 50%. I give it a 4.9 out of 10. And that makes it what it is. But yeah, so he fails on this, and it's pretty close. And of course, I'd still pass him on this because, it's so close. And then he uses the earthquake right at the end. And it's quite nice the way he uses it. Try to get that extra 2%. I mean, if this was a 2% building structure right there, this attack would have been clutch right there. I mean, but unfortunately, it was just 1% because, he found a building or structure that was similar to the ones on my base. Okay, so we will show... We're not going to show this because this is Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11, so it's a weak attack. We're going to show Mac, yeah. Mr. Sugar Daddy. We're going to show him and show exactly how he messed up too. So, nobody's left behind. Mac attacks the same base, and he tries to get all his Valks right into the middle of this base. But you're going to see like a big mess that happens right in between this structure and this structure. And when he sends all his Valks in. So keep your eyes out for this structure and this structure when he sends his Valks in. Because that's where the attack actually goes to shit. So he's got everything going right. Up until here, it's all going well. Apart from the fact that his golems are dead. He probably should have taken a couple of wall breakers instead of 4 extra earthquakes. I mean, the wall breakers would have gotten it through this cavity right here, and then he could have like earthquaked this and opened these two bases, these two sides of the base open. Now you see what's happened with the Valk here. The Valk's gone the wrong way around because he took out the structure that was standing here, and the Valk just went for the fastest or the quick nearest structure, which was that storage over there. And that's kind of ruined his attack. So his attack right now is just hoping on the fact that the Valks, I don't know why some of the Valks are swinging at the walls and trying to open up a little entry point. But that's what they did anyway. It gets far from close. It's 35% for Mac, and that's a fail right there. But I think, at this point, we all kind of knew that we had won. And everything that was being done was all trial and error. And I guess he was trying this attack out because obviously most people trying this attack out would have probably used a little bit less Valks and a lot more wall breakers and wizards. I think if he used the wall breakers and wizards, he would have got into the center of the base. And, like if he had like 15 of the Valks instead of like 20 of the Valks, he could have had a little bit more wizards that he could have placed strategically, not like, when you dump your CC just goes wherever it goes. If you dump like one wizard on a building, it's different. So I think that made a big difference to the attack. So I think he wasn't able to structure his wizards being like placed into the attack properly, and that made a big deal. So, okay, anyway, let's go over and, before we end the video at some point, let's have a look at one of my attacks where it didn't end up a no star, because that's important, because I don't want to feel shitty the whole day, and I got to make these videos after. So, yeah. Let's look at Rambo's attack. This is a very good Town Hall 8 attack. I mean, Rambo's a brand new Town Hall 8. And he's got a couple of 3 stars now. Like he's part of the CC crew, which means the cleanup crew, not the Clan Castle crew. And he literally just sent his troops in. This looked like a tricky dragon attack because obviously you've got 3 large hit point structures right here. And then you've got 3 of them right here, so it would be difficult for anyone sending in dragons in this attack to get 3 stars. But he knew exactly what he was doing because he sent his loons in, and he had his rage spell. He placed the poison perfectly to delay the dragon that was coming out, and then he sent his rage spell to get his loons right in there against the push of that air sweeper, and to really get the loons in there and take out these defensive structures where the dragons that were advancing hadn't already cleared out. So you see the loons are now tanking for the dragons that are incoming, and the loons are still tanking, and they're going towards the air defense that's still standing, and they're going to take out that air defense, and there you go. And that really makes a big difference because if you didn't have that the loons in there, that would have been a big problem because all of these dragons would have been taking fire from the air defenses, and that would have really brought down the number of dragons on the field to like a minimum. Now the loons are still tanking for the dragons because they're taking the hits from like the air mines and things like that, and it's making a big difference, and they're still cleaning up a lot of the ground-based defensive structures, which really makes a huge difference in attacks. People underestimate what the loons can do for you in a war attack, but they can make a big difference. So this is going to be a 3-star, quite nice. Wanted to show that. And after that, obviously, I wanted to show the best attack in the war, because it's the best attack +1. It just gives you that extra feel to it. You have to see that. And of course, after getting that 1-star, you have to see that 3-star. So this is my attack that I took on Tom Moose. So there you go, Tom. You're now in the video. Tom is a brand new Town Hall 9, and he literally, he was nice enough to let me 3-star him. When I say let me, he didn't let me. I took it because I could. And he deserved to get 3-star. Because, it wouldn't have been nice for me to feel like after getting the 1-star, sit there looking at, no star, sit there looking at everybody else getting loot. But anyway, I did this attack nice and early in the war. Tom decided to structure his base out to be anti-3-star. He put his town hall on the outside here. Again, if you're going in for these kind of bases and you want to just get the 1-star, I mean, you're not supposed to be in a clan like ours. You have to be all in or out. You can't really be going for the 1-star. And again, to get the 1-star in this base, you literally just drop your golem right here, 4 wizards or 5 wizards, and your queen and king, and you've got 1-star. That's guaranteed. But this isn't what we're going for. And again, someone that's trying to loot, if you come in right at the end, you drop your golem right here, and you drop like 5 or 6, wizards right here, you're gonna get 1-star at least. And this isn't what we want. So, you're all in or you're all out. So I go ahead here and I take out his double bomb in the corner. I was expecting the double bomb right here, or even right here, and there was nothing here. And I throw the heal spell anyway because that's how we do it. We've got to protect those hogs because I was really expecting there to be like a double bomb somewhere around here. Hogs are taking fire. Pretty much, it looks fundamental here that it's going to be 3-star, unless this double bomb here decides to mess everything up, which, thankfully enough, the double bomb doesn't get triggered. Only one of the bombs get triggered because of the Teslas in the corner. They drag the hogs all the way down that way, so the hogs come down. They path this way instead of pathing right through the middle of the 2 bombs because this structure was already taken out. If this structure was still up, this raid would have ended right here. But overall, I mean, there was a little bit of luck to this, and of course, it's super skills because it's plus skill. It seems like a good attack. It seems like it was lucky, but I don't care. I'm happy. 3 stars it is. Let's forward up and make sure you see that it is 3 stars. And there you go with the 3 stars, and that's the 3rd star right there, and it's done. Anyway, guys, listen. Let's go through the war details and just show a couple of the stars for most people. Look, you can have a read at some of our crap over here. You can see our rules. We have rules. We keep rules. We try to maintain order because it's not easy. This is Mac with 2 stars up here against Andy, and we've got Wei Ling here, Mac attack with no stars. We've got Chris there with 2 stars and then no stars. We've got Cooper who held up the 6 stars at the top. You've got myself with 3 stars. You've got Rai who got no stars because he only looted right at the end, as you can see here. We've got Heggy with 5 stars, which is quite nice. We've got Jeff with 5 stars, nice again. Rom with only 1 star. Mindcomp, one of our older players, he got 3 stars, really impressive. We got Rambo with 1 star, which technically it is what it is because he only added 1 star here, and he's CC, so it's expected. We got Beaver with 6 stars, impressive. Me with 2 stars and then no attack used. Normally we kick players like this, but I guess this was a award that we really liked. And this is the log that I really appreciate. 6 stars, 6 stars, 6 stars, 6 stars, 6 stars. All of these guys, all these guys are superstars. They picked up the 6 stars, and this made the difference. This is what makes the difference when you're attacking the war like this. The 6 stars that people pick up. 3 stars here, 3 stars there, 6 stars here. A lot of these other players, the flaky ones, they shouldn't really be in a clan, because they just don't use their attacks. And they want to stick around in your clan, and if you kick them, they come back and they start complaining, why did you kick me? I don't care why I kicked you, I kicked you because you're stupid. If you don't want to use your attack, join a different clan, go join a request and leave clan. I mean, it's simple as that. It's not like it's complicated or anything. You've got a lot of these people with 5 and 3 and 1. But again, we go down to 6-star players. And the 6-star players, those are the ones you want to keep in touch with. You want to keep those players in your clan. The no-star players, I don't know why these people play the game. I mean, I don't know why they join a war clan if they're not going to war. It's really pathetic. But it's up to them what they want to do. It's not up to me. Anyway, we've got to go over to the other clan and show you what the other clan did as well, because, that's important. Wei Ling with, unfortunately, the no-star attacks. We've got Andy here with only 2 stars. We've got Obi with 1 star. We've got Terminator with 3 stars. We've got Sunny with 1 star. We've got Panda with 3 stars. I guess Panda's attack also kind of is disappointing because normally I guess Panda would do a lot better, and that's why we sent him over there. He normally gets 6 stars, and with only 3 stars in this war, it really would have made a difference, and I guess this would have probably been really frustrating war for him. Serena with 6 stars, which is good. Tom with 4 stars, which is good. Bagus with 5 stars, which is okay. Deluxe with 6, which is great. Abs with 6, which is great. Jace with 6, which is great. I mean, these guys, the folks with 6 stars, really, it's not enough to say thank you to these players for actually participating in the war, because a lot of these players had to clean lower where players that were below them didn't actually clean up, and it's really irritating to have those lower players. But again, we use those players as fillers because we feel that if people flake in war, it's better if they flake down below than if they flake up top, where you need a player that can, not everybody can clear up lower. Sorry, not everybody can clear up higher, but everybody can clear up lower. A semi-skilled player can clear up number 50 easily, like even if you're number 49. So it doesn't matter who you are. You can't 3-star a Town Hall 9 if you're a Town Hall 6. It's not possible, unless the Town Hall 6 has no walls and no defenses. But it's not even easy to do it then, because a double bomb will just end your raid. So like, we prefer to have players who are actually going to attack, and if they don't attack, we prefer to be prepared to, like, have alternatives who can clear lower in case. And that's why we only let in lower base players. We don't let in players that are higher up, unfortunately. And if you're higher up and you want to play with us, you've got to make us believe that you're going to play with us. We had a guy who was like all max yesterday, or like 2 days ago. He asked to join the main clan. Halfway through, we thought about it. We said no, we'd like to kick him. And we literally kicked him right before searching for war, because it's not that he's a bad guy. It's just it leaves too many question marks. Is he going to war? Like, you never know. Like, and if he's not going to war, you don't want him in the clan, because that could be the difference between you failing to win and you winning. So, like, I want to trust everybody, but not everybody deserves trust. Anyway, guys, this has been a +1 video. So if you can, don't forget to add 1 to the subscriber, and add a like if you want. It's really nice. It shows that you're a little bit fruity in that sense, that you like to add a like wherever you see one. Add a dislike if you like. It shows that you're an angry guy. Whatever you want to add. It's all good. Like, I don't look at any of it anyway. So, and we really appreciate a lot of you guys that came from the clan who were actually on the video, showing your support and leaving comments. It's really appreciated. I'm really sorry if we couldn't get through all of your requests and things that you wanted us to show. And a lot of you had a lot of attacks that we needed to show. But as you can see, this video is 22 minutes long. And, I've been speaking for 22 minutes and nobody's paying me to speak. I've got no microphone. This is just my phone I'm looking at, and I'm speaking into it because I'm still abroad. And I'll be home tomorrow around 5 o'clock. So I've got a flight to catch. So I'm not going to be available right between, I don't know what time it is, but I've got a flight to catch. When I catch a flight, I'm not going to be online unless it's one of those freaky flights where you get Wi-Fi in the plane. Anyway, guys, it's really been a pleasure to war with 17D. And it was really nice to get the no star. I did it for all of you guys just to make sure you all know. And I want to quickly give an honorable mention to Sarah and Doom from 12 Mutineers. They came over to say hello to the clan during the 17D versus 17D B. It was really nice to see you guys. So if you're watching the video, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to like and dislike, whichever one that pleases you. But yeah, that's it for now. And thank you very much. We're going to upload some videos in the next couple of hours or so featuring Clash Royale. And we're going to add a couple more videos from the current war that we're in. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Just a little bit of back history on the clan. Okay, so search. Okay, so this is the back history. Right. So basically, this is 17 Dragons. When we first started 17 Dragons, we were the only 17 Dragons that there was on Clash of Clans. Now, this is really appreciated, guys. Obviously, you can see this right here. This is really appreciated. A lot of people have taken a lot of times to start like secondary clans because they've seen our clan and they're really, really stoked about what we're doing. And we also have the same crap with Clash Royale, where we've got a couple of people doing the same stuff, and it's really appreciated. Of course, you'll know immediately who the real 17 Dragons are and who the real 17 Dragons B are. But again, it's really nice. But none of these other clans are 17 Dragons. None of them are the real 17 Dragons. That's what I'm trying to say. So, it's nice that a lot of these people put a little bit of time into doing this, but, it's really nice to see the following that the clan has got over the period of time the clan has been around. Anyway, Guys, thank you very much for watching. This is Plus One. I'm just signing out. Thank you very much.